Welcome to Fast Effect Double Speed Magic the Gathering, the finals of the ELD Legacy Open. Nick on Scam versus Michael on a mono red Goblins list. This is a Prison Goblin style deck. I'm not sure what the nomenclature is currently for these decks, but Force of Will is stopping the Sticker Goblin. It would have been a Muxus City of Traders powering this out on turn 2. Notably in paper, Sticker Goblin, you know how much mana you're going to be getting compared to online where it is a die roll. Always a free creature at the very least, as long as they don't remove him in response. You're going to get that mana. Basic islands all around for Nick. Probably a little bit of added bonus from the fact that it is Sticker Goblin and Muxus that are known to him. However, this is more of a prison style deck, so no wastelands. You're not seeing, Goblin Lackey and Aether Vial and all that type of stuff. Instead, it is going over the top with very powerful spells. Has the Rabble Master. I believe he's got Blood Boon effects in there somewhere. And Reanimate, what are we going to grab? The Grief. Okay, so double actually doing the scam. Grief hitting twice. Rabble Master is going to send a 1/1 to his death. Has to attack. Was that rid of that Rabble Master, but now Reanimate brings it back. Not sure if it was Snuff Out, Fatal Push. There's all sorts of quality options for Scam. Hardcast Muxus off of just 4 lands, City of Traders and Ancient Tomb. Finds a Broadside and a Rabble Master. So many cards. Skirk Prospector as well. And that is almost lethal right there. Muxus just by himself able to fling with this Broadside Bombardier. Next turn, Muxus just can go upstairs. Leave that card up. If you whiff on Muxus, you're not winning those games, but sometimes you're going to be able to win from what would otherwise be an unwinnable position. Just so much power packed into that Jumpstart card. Murktide on the other side kind of stabilizes, but just there's tempo for you. Michael going to get that attack in on his turn. If he couldn't do that, then Nick would be able to win on his turn, but that is how Magic works, right down to the wire. And Nick is going to be on the play for this next one, where I imagine he'll have a slight advantage. This seems like a very, very close matchup. Type of match where going first may be the difference between winning and losing, getting down a turn 1 threat or getting down a turn 1 chalice. Massive difference. Delver of Secrets starting out. Cavern of Souls. Simian Spirit Guide. And we've got a Chalice at 1. That Delver's already in play. So really just trying to hold on for 7 turns. Maybe less. Ancient Tomb could also work poorly. But every wasteland, every piece of creature removal, any type of stumbling block that Nick can put in front of Michael is going to be in his favor. Shatter Skull, smashing. A Daze stopping the Sticker Goblin. Wow. Another Sticker Goblin. This one's Force of Willed. Just like that, this is what Delver's looking to do. Just delay it. Just push it down the road. cast it, 5 turns from now in your mind because you're going to be dead on turn 4. Look at this. Just 2 life left. Simian Spirit Guide in hand shown, and that is a wrap. I'm not sure why he was showing that. Hopefully he didn't forget to use it in response to that Daze. I would imagine it was just the next card he drew after Daze. That is the way that the Magic gods can be sometimes, just absolutely cruel. You get blown out by Daze, you draw Spirit Guide the next turn. Your opponent names a card with Meddling Mage and whiffs, and then you draw that card off the top. That type of effect. Not what you want to see when you're fighting in the finals here. You generally never want to see it, so let's see here. A mull for Michael. Be on the play. Down to 6. And a Leyline. So that's going to shut off the Murktides, and it's also going to hamper the Scam package. We'll see if that's actually any good. Force of Will stopping the Chalice. You know what you think about Leyline? Doesn't feel amazing to me. Delver is how you just lost that last game. Grief takes a look, sees a Rabble Master. And honestly, if he still has Reanimate, this is still just a disaster. So he takes the Rabble Master. And just so little in the way of resources. A basic mountain in play, 1 card in hand. Just got this Battlecry Goblin. Orcish Bowmasters arriving in the middle of combat, pinging, and then trading off that Orc army. Don't think Michael has any way of drawing cards, but if he does, it's going to spawn another body. Now Reanimate takes the Rabble Master. Despite this Leyline, it only works on your opponent. Beatings have certainly commenced. This is going to take just a tremendous amount of luck to get out of this. Michael going to need to draw. I don't even know what his deck could do to bail him out from here. Soul Land, Sticker Goblin, Muxus, something along those lines. We're going to need to see something spectacular, or Nick is going to walk away with this one. Delver. Immune Spirit Guide powering out a 3-drop, but it's not the one you want to see. Goblin Matron. He's a speed bump for the Rabble Master, but this is not looking good. Don't know if he's just fighting. That's what you do. At this point, with only 2 mana, he can't cast Sticker Goblin. I don't know if he needs to draw Muxus and a land in the same draw step to get out of this, but he's down to 4. Let's see if he's got the land in hand. Nope, just scooping it up, getting his cards back. A long way to go. Michael with a great performance all day, but in the end, Scam taking it down, a line that I actually talked to Nick a little bit about earlier in the tournament, particularly with the mono-red initiative build, just how strong it is to be able to reanimate their threats. As it turned out, Michael had the best threat to pick from, grabbing that Rabble Master, just riding it to victory.